Hey dudes, this is obviously not the kind of video I usually make, but I just thought it'd be fun, so f it, I'm doing it anyways. I discovered this game called Frantic Fanfic, and I did it with my friends, and it was pretty funny, and it's just a game where you write fanfics with your friends. And it's very fun, very funny. Go check it out for yourself. I definitely recommend it. And so I'm gonna just read you some of these fanfics because I think they're really funny, and maybe I would like to do more of these. So enjoy. Okay, so this first story is about David from the Bible interacting with Suguru Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen and Kirby. David, Bible, from the Bible, was hanging out in his Bible-like house when suddenly Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen showed up. "I'll have you killed for what you did, David Bible from the Bible!" shouted Geto. "I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, young lad," replied David Bible from the Bible. "I'll kill you for what you did!" shouted Geto in response, his anger overflowing him. He threw that giant cursed eel dragon spirit thing at David Bible from the Bible, you know, the one he used while fighting Toji. David reflected with David Bible obviously dodges and lunges towards Geto and begins to have hot They're suddenly stopped by a huge star flying between them, and Kirby appears. "Oh my god," both Geto and David Bible say as they continue their hot "I am the great Lord Kirby of the 12 Divine Realms. Cease this pointless fighting now, mortals," screamed the purple blob in front of them. "Who are you?" screamed David biblically. "He just told you," said Geto in disbelief. Suddenly, Geto's head exploded as a 50 BMG round from a sniper rifle 10 blocks away fired, killing him instantly. "Get down!" screamed David as another biblically accurate bullet tore through Kirby's divine star. "What the Sigma?" said the pink ball. A third round fired, and as the third and final round rung, the pink orb fell to the floor weakly. His beloved star, his best friend, had staged a coup in order to be freed from his salmon oppressor. Looking down, David Bible from the Bible, the star put its grotesquely humanoid finger over its lips, shushing him. The end. I don't know about you guys, but I think that was absolutely beautiful. Alright, moving on to the second and final story. Okay, this one's a little weird, so just stick with me here. This one's about Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist at the end of the series, so he's over 18. Goku and me. Just me. Upon the morrow, Edward Elric awoke on a sunny Tuesday morning. Unable to remember anything from the night prior, he rubbed his aching head before feeling a strange warmth at his side. Looking over his shoulder, he saw Daniel sleeping peacefully at his side, being spooned by Goku, Earth's defender, formerly known as Kakarot on his home planet. Shocked and in awe of the sight before him, Edward Elric felt a stirring within his core. His heart pounded at the thought of what they did the night before. Had he really been seduced so easily? A wave of shame and disappointment washed over him. After all, he had promised his heart to Winfrey, but at the same time, the rippling muscles of Daniel's 18-pack abs were just too delicious to ignore. And it's f***ing Goku. Who wouldn't risk it all for a night with Goku? Edward rolled back over and felt Daniel's strong arm reach across him and pull him close. "Good morning, good looking," he whispered, his lips plump and kissable. Edward backs away and begins to brutally beat Daniel, and he was like f***ing his shit up. After rocking Daniel's shit up, Edward leaves the scene to pursue Goku, and they both begin to have hot Later that night, they both jumped Daniel again and had hot again and again and again. "Thank God I'm ending Edward and not minor Edward, so I'm talking about where he's not a minor," said Edward. "What the f*** are you talking about?" said Goku. "Goku! You can't say that!" shouted Dan. He was bloodied, missing an arm, his hot and sexy six-packs burning with the rage of 1,000 suns. "You're right. I have sinned," said Goku, disappointed in himself. But suddenly Goku exploded! "No!" said Edward. "My lover! He's gone and dead! He was a sinner! I can't believe this act!" Perhaps it is time for us to Perhaps it is time for us to merge once more, Edward, said Dan. E bracket perhaps, said Edward. They merged the end, they are the same! I don't like this one. Okay, so there is an inside joke in my friend group that I am literally Edward Elric, and here's why. We're both short. He's blonde, I used to be blonde. We're both angry. And we're both goobers. So we also have long hair. So I'm literally him. That's why we merged at the end and we are the same. Realizing while editing this is how fucking pathetic and how much of a loser I sound now. Hey, thanks for watching. I know it was only like 2 stories, but I don't know what happened to the rest of them. If you guys like this, we'll definitely do more because this was a lot of fun and I think this was pretty funny. So as always, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and be sure to check out my other videos. They're definitely very different from this one. Be sure to, of course, check out Rollback Crew, the channel that I have with my friends that we all share. Be sure to check out my second channel, DanDan Clips, for just stream clips and all that. And I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.